Hello, hi there, gorgeous Leos. This is your love reading for March 2022. I hope that you're all well. And I'm doing this live on TikTok and uploading it later to other platforms. So if you're joining me, I hope this receives you well. So if you're a Leo, say hey, hi and hello if you are watching me live. And I am going to just crack on with your reading. So firstly, I am a psychic, so I interpret the information that I get from my own spirit guides to give you a general overview for your month. And then at the end of this, I will also be putting some cards just to see if there's any additional messages other than the ones that I get already from my spirit guides. So, Leos didn't take me very long to get out of one energy into yours. Firstly, Cancer Aries energy was so positive, it was easier to get out of. But secondly, Leos, they just like, how I work is my guides give me information in very different ways. And sometimes they like to give me scenarios from things that I know already. And yours was very easy because they gave me somebody who I know. And your scenario for this month was very, very much like how they have been. Very, very much. So, hello. Hope that you're well. So this is Leo's now, right? Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Where do I begin? Because I feel like you might tell me off. Or maybe I want to tell you off, Leos. Because the way it's been shown is my guides are pretty much saying, why are you going to destroy what you finally wanted? That's the end. That's the way they're starting this. They're saying you are on the cusp of getting what you want when it comes to love. You're the cusp of that relationship. You're on the cusp of getting engaged. You're on the cusp of having more from whatever your personal circumstances are. They're saying that's where you're at. And my guide's saying, so why are you trying to sabotage it? Now, what they mean by that is thoughts are creeping in. Old thoughts, old healing, or things that haven't healed is now in front of you and it's testing you. So think about it this way. Let's just say you're single right now, or you have been, and you're like, right, I'm a Leo. I'm finally now going to date because I feel healed. I've done all the inner work. I feel really healed. And so you start to date, and you go on a few dates, and then there's somebody you quite like, and you're getting on really, really well. It feels really, really healthy. Then, suddenly, it's the test of whether you was healed as you thought you was. Because now you have to deal with the reality that there is somebody that you truly like, but what if? The what ifs start creeping in. What if that person ends up to be, am I as ready as I thought I was? And then your brain goes to, I don't ever like them anymore. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Or maybe it's not going to work out. I don't know if I like them anymore. When you do, what you're not used to, because it's been a while, because of the disappointment, is you're not used to healthy, or your ego is jumping in, because the ego, even though it gets a bad rap, it's there to protect us, jumps in and says, oh, remember, the evidence tells you that it will end in doom, so why trust in it? And also, this is very unfamiliar territory. We can't trust this. We can't trust unfamiliar territory. What's all this healthy stuff? And it tries to sabotage. So Spirit is saying, you asked, we are giving to you exactly what you wanted. Why are you trying to sabotage it? They're trying to use this month to highlight that you may have intrusive thoughts because actually you're getting what you want and it feels a bit too good to be true. And this could, I use the example of you being single, but this could be you're getting back with an ex and it feels too good to be true. Could be that actually you've been in a long relationship and you're about to get married, but nobody in my family ever gets married. It always ends up in doom, because Kate and Bob all around me, they're all divorcing. So what's the point? You're building in narratives in your head to not do something, and it's because you still need healing. There's something that still needs work on. Yeah? And you could run off and do it, but then you could end a good thing, or you could deal with it, recognize that it's unfamiliar territory, recognize that you're trying to protect yourself, recognize, it's almost like they're saying to me, don't ruin it. Don't, like I feel like you've been given a birthday cake and you go to blow out the candles and you just fist punch it and all the cake splatters everywhere over everybody. they're almost saying don't destroy the gift we've been given. It's your opportunity. It's the last part of your healing is to accept that you are lovable. Is to accept what healthy looks like, without me sounding really deep. Yeah, because you're about to embark on a long-term healthy connection. Very, very much. But you've just got to get out your own way right now. Yeah? Because it feels like the energy you're going into is of somebody who loves you very, very much, who wants what you want, is very compatible with what you want, will treat you the way you want. I get, for some of you, there's long distance connections also too. So if that's bothering your mind, thinking, oh, you know, maybe they're up to something because they're miles away from me. No. Trust me, if I saw it, I'd tell you. But no. What I'm getting is of the mind. Because you're scared. Some of you might not want to admit that to yourself, but you are. You're basically giving off runner energy a little bit right now. Which for me, runner's like avoidant attachment, you know. Sort of, it's too good to be true. Shit, I'm going to get hurt. Let me run type of energy. Yeah? Because what they're saying, without me over-dramatising this, is that if you do run away, or test them, because sometimes we don't realise we're testing other people. We want them, but we'll put them through the ringer, like other people did to us, just to see if they really do love us, only then to push them away. Because now we're being weird. Yeah? They're saying it will only lead to you regretting it. So don't break up with somebody when you don't mean it. Recognise that you're afraid. Don't walk off. Don't break up. Don't move out. Don't do it. If you've been wondering, should I, shouldn't I? Because this is a no. You shouldn't. You will regret it. I can't be any more straighter than that. And I've pretty much been saying to other signs that you should walk away. Because it will liberate you. Yours is the opposite. Yours is, if you do, particularly because you've got a good thing, like obviously if you're in a toxic relationship, this does not apply to you. But this, you're in a good space. You finally got a good person. You're about to meet a good person. Don't sabotage it. This often happens when we've gone through a healing process and we finally get what we want. It's scary as hell. Very, very much. Pretty much the way it's been shown to me, this is a forever person. This is a long-term connection person. This is a marriage person. Why on earth would you want to give that up? Hence why this feels like runner energy. Because why would you give up the best person in your life? Do you understand me? Yeah? Because it feels weird to you. I remember a long time ago, I was watching the Amy Winehouse documentary. And obviously we all know that Amy Winehouse had a lot of problems with drug addiction. So much so that it made her life normal. Being on drugs was normal to her. Is how she identified her personality. And I remember part of the documentary, she was like clean for about a month or two. And they kind of overheard her when she was on stage saying, I don't feel like myself. This is boring. Because even though it was killing her to do the drugs, it was part of her identity. She didn't want it and she was trying to be better. But she was so used to it. That was what was normal to her. So in a very, again, over-dramatised way, your feelings is because it's unfamiliar to you. You stick at it, it will become more than normal. It will be the joyous thing you've ever done. The universe is not being, basically you, Cancerians, Aries, the universe is answering your question, your love gift right now. Don't you be the one to sabotage it, because you will regret it. That's how, sorry. It's like good, not good. Like reading. Anyway, again, if it applies to you, flip it around. If it doesn't, it might be the other person, but it's definitely Leo energy. I love Leos. I'm a Leo moon, so I'm taking note. Do you get me? Let's see if there's any other cards. Or some more cards, I should say. New cards. See if there's any cards to clarify. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Right, so here we go. Oh, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Yeah. So this is, this card is always about, somebody else taking from us, somebody doing something behind our backs. And then this is more for me about higher self, intuition. There's other things as well. And Anyway, basically, to cut a long story short, what these cards are saying for me and my guides is pretty much like, this is about you. This is not about, you're expecting people to do this to you all the time because that's been your experience. And some of you have not trusted your intuition because you thought, I thought when I thought the last person was good, they wasn't. And that turned out to be a shit show. They're saying no, not the same. In fact, now this is you. Yeah. Can I make it more clearer? You don't want to be this. That terrifies you. You'd be like, no, Bella, that's not me. Is it? If you're sabotaging it, it is. Because then you've now become the avoidant attachment one. You've gone from being the anxious one to the avoidant one. Trust your intuition. Trust the inner guidance. Trust that your spirit guides led this person to you because you asked for it. And I know things feel like they're black and white. They feel like it's too easy because you've not had easy before. But it is that easy because you've been forgetting that all those times that you've had dark connections, you have been working on yourself all the time. You've been raising your vibration. You've been putting in your cosmic orders. So of course the universe is going to give you what you want. But this is your test that now that you've got it, are you going to sabotage it? Because it doesn't feel like home. When it is. Simple. Yeah. Don't worry if you're late. I'm going to post these again later today on my YouTube. Now that I can do 10-minute videos, yeah, if you can all stand listening to 10 minutes of me on TikTok, which, But anyway, this will be uploaded on YouTube later today or tomorrow so that you can see what you missed. Anyway, I'm going to pop off and then pop back on to do the next star sign. And I'm going in order. And I started with Pisces, so I've done about 6 of you already. I'm going to jump on to the next sign now. So I will see you all in a minute, all right? Take care. Bye.